I did make a reservation though.
People with no money aren't welcome here. I'm the boss of this place. Get lost already. How was the restaurant invited you to?
Well, actually, we were refused entry.
What?
My name is Kaito Oda, 29 years old. I'm just an ordinary employee at a small to medium company.
I'm so excited! Sushi!
Me too, sis. Today we visited a sushi restaurant in the city to celebrate my sister's new job.
Welcome. Wait. Huh? Are you Oda? Why are you here?
Huh? Why is he here? His name is Daiki Kazi, a classmate from high school, but I never got along with him.
Seems like you're living a tough life. That suit looks cheap too. Wearing only clothes like that? It's funny.
It's none of her business. He used to bully me in the past. For a stupid reason like he didn't like how everyone was fond of me. Kazi! Anyway, could you please seat us?
Huh? You didn't make a reservation, did you?
I did make a reservation though.
There's no such name like Oda anywhere.
Well, that...
People with no money aren't welcome here. I'm the boss of this place. Get lost already.
Oh, what a hassle. What should I do? Without me realizing it, my hands were shaking a little.
Hey, Kazi-kun, you don't have to talk like that.
My sister, who had been silent until then, suddenly stood up for me against Kazi-kun.
Ha! I don't care what Kaito's sister has to say.
What did you just say? Why don't you say that again?
Wow, interesting. You wanna try me?
Everyone's looking over here, and I don't want to cause any more trouble for the other customers. Just forget it. Let's go, sis.
But...
Excuse me. I left the restaurant with my sis.
Hey, Kaito. Aren't you frustrated by how Kazi-kun treated you?
Well, yeah, it's frustrating, but I didn't want to cause trouble for other customers.
Oh, I see.
You got mad for me, didn't you? Thanks.
Of course, it's natural. We always promise to help each other. You're my precious little brother.
Thanks, sis. She's always so kind. When we were kids, our parents divorced, and our mother raised us on her own. Of course, there was no financial leeway, and I can only remember living a hard time. Even so, my sister lived strong and became my role model. But I'm sorry. It was supposed to be a celebration for your new job.
It's okay. Just your feelings are enough. Thanks, Kaito.
Darn it! I wanted to treat my sister to delicious sushi. It's frustrating. Is this really okay? I was supposed to celebrate my sister, but ended up being encouraged instead.
There. Let's relax and have a drink at your place today.
Yeah, okay. Not feeling like going to another restaurant, we headed to my apartment for a home drink. The next day, I slept well today. When chilling with my sister, the doorbell rang. When I opened the door, there stood...
Good morning, Kaito. Did you just woke up?
It was my fiancée, Sayaka Ikawa. She's 1 year older than me and a beauty beyond my league.
I'll be intruding, Kaito-kun.
Oh, good morning, sir.
Good to see you're well.
Following Sayaka was her father, Juzo Ikawa, a good man who has always treated me kindly. Please come in. Sayaka and I have been dating for 3 months, but we decided to get engaged a month ago. I thought father-in-law would oppose it, but he accepted smoothly.
Good morning.
Oh, Michiru-san. You look well.
Congratulations on landing that job at the big company.
It's modest, but there's a little something from us.
Sayaka and Juzo handed her a bouquet and a gift.
Thank you so much.
Please, have a seat.
Kaito, are you nervous? Just relax.
Sorry. No way. Being in front of my fiancé and a future father-in-law makes it hard to relax. And it's my 3rd time meeting your father too, so...
Well, today, I brought a celebration gift for Michido-san and also... I had something to ask you.
Well, what is it?
Well,
What could it be? She seems fidgety. Is this something hard to ask?
Sayaka, you can't just be like that. Kaito-kun looks troubled.
but
She can't help it. Instead of Sayaka, let me ask.
What's this about? That pressure from Juzo-san is no joke. I'm gonna be okay.
It's about the restaurant.
The restaurant?
That's right. How was the restaurant invited you to?
Is it about the sushi place? As I hesitated on how to convey being refused entry, my sister sitting next to me seemed nervous.
yesterday you went to the sushi restaurant that Dad invited you, right? I was hoping to hear your thoughts.
I don't want you to hold back. Just tell me honestly.
How should I put it?
What is it?
I have to be honest. Well, actually, we were refused entry. Well said, me.
What?
Refused entry? What do you mean?
Did something happen?
I explained everything. From the fact that the head chef was my former classmate from high school, to the bullying I endured from him.
What? That's unbelievable.
I can't believe something like that happened.
I'm sorry for ruining the invitation you extended to us.
Why is Kaito apologizing? It's obviously Kaizi-kun's fault. He was supposed to be someone I had educated. Thinking about it, his behavior did seem quite impulsive at times.
Even though he should have undergone my training as well. What the heck? I can't forgive this.
Huh? Wait, do Sayaka and her dad also know Kazi? Also, what do they mean by education and training?
Kaito, don't hold back. If there's anything else, just tell us everything.
I suppose this is a very serious matter.
No, not that, but do you two happen to know Kazi?
Well,
And what about the talk of education and training? I didn't quite understand what that was all about.
well, if it's come to this, I have no choice but to tell you. Sayaka-chan, do you know something?
Could it be that Kazi is from the same company as Sayaka?
Actually, it's more like, well, since my dad is here, I'll be honest with you.
My heartbeat quickened. I need to calm down.
Well, you see, I'm actually the president of the Ikawa group.
What? I thought you were just an employee. I had completely believed her when she said she was an employee of the Ikawa group. She mentioned having the same last name as the company as just a coincidence. But was it a lie?
Kaito, Michiru-san, I wasn't trying to hide it, but I'm sorry for lying. No, I might have been the one behaving rudely.
That's right, Sayaka. It would have been better if you had just told us without hiding anything.
Yeah.
Sayaka, did you still not tell Kaito-kun and Michiru-san about it?
Yeah. I mean, it's not that I didn't trust Kaito-kun, but I didn't want people who were interested in marrying a president's daughter, so I thought I'd keep it a secret until we got married.
I see.
That's why? But whether you're the president or just an employee, for me, you're my precious brother's fiancé. Michiro-san, thank you.
Indeed, being as beautiful and wealthy, it's understandable that men in the world would pay attention to Sayaka, so keeping it quiet makes sense.
Talking about it made me feel better.
Oh wait, if Sayaka is the president, then that means your father? When I turned my gaze to my father-in-law, he picked up a briefcase and handed me a piece of paper.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Juzo Ikawa, chairman of the Ikawa group.
Yeah, I guess so.
It makes sense. Yeah, that's right. Haha.
Wow, what an incredible father and daughter. I didn't think much about it before, but now that I know who they are, I'm starting to feel nervous.
Well, both of you, please relax. We're not here to discuss business.
Yeah, that's right. Just relax.
Yeah, that's right. As I nodded, my sister took a deep breath.
What is it?
I always thought you were strong-willed, but it seems you get nervous too.
Well, even I get nervous sometimes. Is that a problem? It's good to see both of you back to your usual selves. Anyway, let's get back to the topic.
I nodded silently.
Well, one thing is, that sushi restaurant just opened recently, and I wanted to hear your honest opinion about the taste and service.
Oh, I see.
I did inform the restaurant in advance that my guests will be coming, but it seems there was a miscommunication. I apologize for that.
I'm sorry too. I'm sorry for keeping such an important thing hidden from you. And from our employee causing you trouble. I'm really sorry.
No, neither you nor your father are at fault.
The only one at fault is Kazi-kun, and no one else.
We'll make sure to provide proper guidance to ensure that such incidents never happen again in the future. I apologize.
I'm sorry too. As the president, I also lack sufficient strength. I need to try harder.
You've both done enough. Please, lift your heads.
That's right. Thank you. Oh, by the way, I'll call Kazi-kun right away.
Yeah, he should still be at the restaurant.
All right, I'll call the restaurant. Hello, Kazi-kun? It's me. I need you to come to a place right now.
Huh? Right now?
Sorry, but it's urgent.
Well... Hello, Kazi-kun. It's me. CEO? Good day. I'll take care of informing the other employees. Can you step out of the store for a moment? It's not a busy time for customers, so I think you can leave now. But if you can't make it for any reason, just let me know. No, it's fine. I'll head over right away. Sorry about this. And thanks. As for the location...
Juzo-san specified a certain location and hung up. As my sister and I looked bewildered, Sayaka urged us to get in the car.
Haha. This is getting interesting.
Sayaka, you seems to be having a lot of fun.
Well, yeah. Now, let's hurry to my house. I'll get back at him for the other day. Wait, is it okay for someone like me to intrude into Sayaka's-chan's house? Of course. We're going to be family.
Thank you, Sayaka.
Don't think you could hurt my precious family for free, Daiki Kazi. Just you wait. Sayaka-chan, you don't have to go that far.
That's right, Sayaka.
No, I must.
I realized the seriousness of the Ikawa family's intentions. And in unspoken agreement, my sister and I silently got into the car. After arriving at the Ikawa residence and waiting for about 10 minutes.
Excuse me?
As the sliding door opened, I flinched slightly.
Hey, Kazi-kun, I heard you kicked out some customers the other day. Care to explain?
What's that about? I didn't do anything like that.
Are you playing dumb?
No, I'm not.
Well, can you say the same thing about these two?
Sayaka gestured for us to come in.
Huh? What are these guys doing here? Do you even know where you are?
Hey, Kazi-kun, how rude. He's my fiancé. And Michido-san here is like my older sister.
Huh? No way.
It's true. I'm Sayaka's fiancé.
What? Seriously?
So why did you kick them out?
I'll say it too. It's better to be honest than to lie. Even the CEO?
He's even more freaked out by the appearance of my father-in-law.
You were making fun of us. But now you're scared? Huh?
CEO and president, please think about it. That restaurant serves a lot of expensive stuff. And it's not a place for people like them who don't have the means.
What do you mean, people who don't have the means? There are plenty of people who splurge once a year to enjoy a nice meal.
Just as Sayaka said, There are many customers who use it for special occasions. But still...
Despite Sayaka's words, Kazi seemed quite flustered and didn't show any sign of remorse.
Kicking someone out for personal reasons is unacceptable.
Well, what you did affects our trust. We need to think about what to do next for a while.
That's right. Trust is a paramount for the company. I heard stories where a company's management was greatly affected by the inappropriate behavior of just one employee.
Yeah, you're right. So what should we do?
No way! I'm so sorry. I won't let personal matters interfere anymore. So please, spare me from getting fired.
Well, however...
The world isn't that forgiving. Kazi-kun, you've been warned multiple times about your reckless behavior. But this time, it's unforgivable!
It's okay, Sayaka. And Sayaka's father, thank you for considering us.
Kaito! Are you sure this really is okay?
If Kaito-kun wishes it, I can send him overseas, to the other side of the earth.
Well, that might be a bit much, don't you think?
I'll just take your feelings then. Kazi-kun, this matter is settled, but please refrain from doing it again.
Oda?
Kazi-kun, since Kaito said it's fine, I won't blame you anymore. But promise me you won't bully the weak again.
Yes, I promise. I won't do it again. Kazi-kun apologized to us tearfully.
Well, we won't fire you this time, thanks to the kindness of these two. But the fact remains that there was a problem with your behavior. We'll have to think about what to do next.
Yes, thank you very much.
Sayaka, he seems to be reflecting on his actions. And there's also the matter of the restaurant. Isn't it fine already?
Okay, let's consider this matter closed. We'll leave the restaurant in your hands.
Yes, thank you. With tears in his eyes, Kazi-kun hurried back to the restaurant. A few days later, the topic of Kazi-kun came up during a phone call with Sayaka.
We were worried about what to do with him, but he actually made a proposal himself.
A proposal?
Yes, apparently.
According to Sayaka, Kazi-kun had a significant impact on the restaurant's reputation and the image of the Ikawa group. He received a lot of criticism from those around him. And then, Kazi-kun himself proposed a demotion as a result of his own thinking. So does that mean someone else is now the manager of that sushi restaurant and Kazi-kun became an employee?
That's right. Well, he won't be able to slack off, even if he wants to. Depending on his motivation, he might be able to become the manager again.
What? It seems that Juzo-san frequents the sushi restaurant and closely monitors Kazi's behavior.
Dad seems to be more enthusiastic about developing employees than before. He keeps saying, we need to make sure we don't have employees like Kazi-kun anymore. That seems to be his catchphrase now.
I see. I can imagine him say that.
Come to think of it, how's Michiro-san's project going?
Well, it's a bit interesting. As it turns out, Michiru's company and Kazi's sushi restaurant have decided to collaborate. And every time Michiru comes to the restaurant for meetings, Kazi gets scared and hides.
It's funny, but I feel bad for Kazi. Well, that wraps things up.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, sorry, Kaito. I have to go soon, so see you later.
Got it. Take care.
Thanks.
Ending the call with Sayaka is a bit lonely, but I also have things to do, so it's just right. Well, time to head out. Without telling Sayaka, I headed to a certain place. Excuse me, I'm Oda. I called earlier.
Mr. Oda, we've been expecting you. Here are the items you reserved. Please check them.
When the staff opened the box, I was amazed by its brilliance. Wow, that's amazing.
Yes, it's very beautiful, isn't it?
What I received was an engagement ring. Actually, a while ago, Sayaka and I visited this jewelry shop. and we were struggling to choose which engagement ring to get. But a few days later, when we saw the pamphlet featuring the new arrivals, both Sayaka and I fell in love with the new designs and made a decision on the spot. Sayaka will be so happy. Thank you for everything. With this, we'll be able to have the wedding without any issues.
That's good to hear.
Thank you very much. Alright. I need to put my all into preparing for the wedding. I clenched my fist in the engagement ring, then headed back home.
There are always people who look down on others. But somewhere along the line, it'll come back to them. Thank you for watching. How did you like this episode? Please look forward to the next one as well. Well then, see you next time. Bye!